Welcome back, guys. I'm Mark Long, and today we are in the tech room, your trusty companion for all things tech. Whether you're a tech enthusiast looking for the latest innovations or a casual user seeking honest reviews, you've come to the right place. Join us as we dive deep into the realm of gadgets, gaming consoles, PCs, and more. In this video, we will be walking you through the best esports performance build in 2024. Building a PC that focuses solely on performance is a straightforward process. This means you won't need any of those aesthetic RGB lights that are all the rage nowadays. You'll want to allocate your budget towards a PC that works well, one that offers great FPS and does not bottleneck while keeping cool even during gaming. So for this video, we will be walking you through the best esports performance build in 2024. To help you further, there are timestamps and direct links to all the products in the description below. Also, it's worth noting that the prices can change from time to time. So again, be sure to take a close look at the direct links for the updated price tags. So let's get started. To start off, let's talk about the brains of your PC. You guessed it, the CPU or processor. If you want the best value for money processor out there without worrying about performance, then we recommend the Ryzen 5 7600X. The CPU costs $229 and features 6 cores and 12 threads with a base clock of 4.7 gigahertz and a boost clock of up to 5.3 gigahertz. Now, you do have the option to go for the base Ryzen 5 7600 priced at $182.14 if you really want a budget-friendly system. Just note that the money you'll be spending on your CPU will also impact the type of GPU you're getting. On top of that, it is worth noting that AMD will soon be releasing the Ryzen 9000 series at the time of making this video, so this might even drop the prices of older CPU models. When it comes to the CPU cooling solution, we don't need anything extra. We'll be going with the Phanteks Polar ST4 CPU air cooler priced at $19.99. This is a great budget CPU cooler that does the job, making it great for the likes of the 7600X, which is basically an entry to mid-range processor. Now, the motherboard that we will be using is the MSI Pro B650S, which is pretty much a reliable budget build. Priced at just $139.99, you'll get all the features such as Wi-Fi capabilities that any modern-day gamer would ever need. Going to the RAM, you don't need anything extra special. But the main three things you have to consider when purchasing RAM these days are that it's a 2x16 gigabyte DDR5 kit clocked at 6,000 megahertz or higher. Now, not many of you know this, but it's important to get as low a CL rating as possible. The sweet spot would be CL30 or CL32. We recommend the Crucial Pro Overclocking 2x16 gigabyte kit priced at $99.99. However, for a performance build, you can get the cheapest available as long as it meets the standards that we've just mentioned. Now, we move on to the SSD. As we all know, SSDs degrade over time, so it's best to get one from a reliable brand. We recommend the Samsung SSD 990 EVO priced at $69.99 with 1 terabyte of storage. This baby offers read speeds of up to 5,000 megabits per second and write speeds of up to 4,200 megabits per second. Now, do note that this won't directly affect FPS when gaming, but if you're a professional video editor or if you need faster read and write speeds, then the Samsung SSD 990 EVO would be the perfect choice. However, if you want to save a bit on the cost, since we are talking about gaming performance here, we can recommend the Kingston NV2 1TB M.2 2280 NVMe priced at $56.99. Now, one component that you should never cheap out on is the power supply. That being said, we're going for the Thermaltake GF1 2024 edition. It's rated at 750 watts with an 80 plus gold standard. This unit is priced at $84.99. On top of that, this is a fully modular power supply, making it handy when building. Speaking of building, today's PC case is the Fractal Design Pop Air Black priced at $49.99. Just by glancing at this, it's apparent that this case is pretty minimalist with no flashy details. However, it does come with 3 120mm aspect fans and supports 2 more. On top of that, it can also fit radiators up to 280mm in front, 240mm on top, and 120mm in the rear. This unit is made for performance, making it a great PC case if you only want to keep your components cool while gaming. So in this pure performance build, where aesthetics isn't a priority, this case makes sense. Now, the estimated cost of our build is roughly around $650 to $700 depending on the components you're getting. Realistically, a PC around $1,100 to $1,200 would be the ideal budget for something that will last you a number of years while offering great performance, giving us around $450 to $550 to spare for the GPU. It is worth noting that our 7600X isn't going to bottleneck anything given that price range. So for our GPU, we recommend the best value for money unit you can get your hands on, the RX 7800 XT, costing $509.99. This unit offers 16 gigabytes of VRAM, which makes it great for 1440p and even 4K gaming. It is worth noting that these current GPU prices are getting lower, especially now that the new generation of NVIDIA cards is about to come out, which means that the current gen card's value also grows higher and higher, a win-win situation for you, the consumer. Now, if you're a big NVIDIA fan, we do recommend the 4070 priced at $569.99. However, you are only getting 12 gigabytes of VRAM, and as stated in one of our shorts. NVIDIA is secretly downgrading the 4070 VRAM from a GDDR6X to a GDDR6. Plus, it costs a little bit more than the 7800 XT, while you won't be able to get as much FPS in non-upscale gaming. However, if you really favor NVIDIA because of ray tracing and its features, the 4070 is still a great choice. However, measuring raw power, the competition isn't even close when it comes to the 4070 versus the 7800 XT. Now, considering we stuck with the higher end components, plus the 7800 XT, we amount to around $1,203.99 without any discounts from Newegg applied. When it comes to benchmarks, we tried this out in a number of games at 1440p. Playing Cyberpunk, we averaged around 90 FPS on very high settings. We also tested this out on Red Dead Redemption 2, also at very high settings where we were able to average 149 FPS. On a more demanding game such as Starfield on high settings, we were able to average 75 FPS. Of course, we also tried it on a competitive game such as Call of Duty Warzone on high settings with FSR 3.0 on quality, where it averaged 175 FPS. And there you have it, folks, the best esports performance build in 2024. If you liked this video and it helped you in any way, please do give it a like and hit the subscribe button. If you have a question or a product you want us to review, be sure to drop your recommendations in the comments below. Until next time, this is Mark signing off, reminding you to stay connected and updated with all of our research into everything that makes our tech rooms great.